2024. What year? What is this? Where am I at? What universe are we at when Benzino ethers feels that I will not lose? What is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. We need to get right into it on today. Two main things we need to talk about. Eminem, Benzino is going on a social media platform campaign, and in his recent one, he talks about and he posts up about him ethering. He is really feeling himself. He turned the diss track into a verb. I ethered. The last time we had a diss track turned into a verb is when Eminem did it to Ja Rule, and we went around saying, "Hey, you just got Ja Rule." So Benzino thinks that he has ethered Eminem. That's what we're talking about on today. And also, I want to go a little bit more onto that last clip in our last video. We stopped where Benzino, he talked a little bit about,
hey, you know what, I do, when I go in studios, I do have some writers and whatnot. It's just the homies. It's just a regular atmosphere. Y'all stands don't know hip hop. That's just, we motivate each other. You want to have your hype men in there when you're recording and whatnot, bouncing off ideals and giving stuff.
So we want to go a little bit more into that clip and see what he said after that. But let's just get right into it. Look, so recently Benzino, he put up this post. Now this post do have, it's a reel, and in this reel, it just says, "I am the champion." It's Muhammad Ali saying, "I'm the champion." And if you look at the caption, Benzino ethers Eminem. What? You should never be in the same sentence with probably the greatest diss track ever. The only way you should be linked to that is to that diss track is when because Eminem, he did the same thing that Nas did in that diss track. That, what I mean by is that Eminem, he mentioned giraffe, and ironically in that, I believe that he called Jay-Z a camel, which still has 10 times the neck that you do. Knock it off. Not the neck, of course. But anyway, what are we doing? What? Yes, it was a good diss track. Yes, I enjoyed it. But he really feel that he is doing this. You know what? I just thought about something. Guys, hear me out. This is how M should respond. And it's gonna knock off two birds with one stone. The ghostwriters is gonna expose them, and they're gonna come out, and also is gonna belittle and make Benzino back the irrelevant crab that he was. Eminem, in his response, instead of responding to Benzino, he should be like, in his diss track, be like, I don't know, like, you're not relevant. I'm the ones that stuck their neck out for you, I'm going at them. Something like that. He should, in his response, only talk to the ghostwriters. This ain't for you, Benzino. It will be innovative. We're talking to, he do a whole diss track on the ghostwriters. Y'all hiding behind, and what is that gonna do? It's going to piss Benzino off and make him back to the irrelevance that he was. and is. And also, the ghostwriters, it's gonna cause some turmoil in the camp because they're gonna like, I know we ain't supposed to say it, but he's coming at us. Look, this is an opportunity. All right, I wrote it. Come at me, Em. You called me out. It was me and me and me and me. I mean, because that's their time to make that bread. They can either keep their loyalty, to Ben and say, hey, yo, we ain't gonna fall for it. We're not gonna tell him. Or they can be like, oh, shoot, he called us out. I'm gonna take that. It was me. I ain't scared, boy. That's how I would do it. That's a good approach. So, I got something right there. What's this? Oh, sad face. Anyway, I want to know, what do y'all think of this? And then there's this post where he is going at Joe Budden, and this one is pretty funny. But his whole timeline on this Instagram has been about how he has ethered M. This is funny. Okay, so let's just go ahead to the second clip. Before we listen to the second half that we didn't get to on yesterday of this interview that Benzino did, like on yesterday, let's go back to the part where he is saying, I want to recap. Let's go to the part where he is saying that, what did he say? He said that, hey, I go in studio with this one and I had all my guys there and, that's just the thing. And I got some lines and they bounced off and some motivation and whatnot. I'm not saying ghostwriters, but I'm just saying that I got some lines from them. We throw lines and motivation. Yeah, let's listen to that and let's start from that part and let's go on. All right, let's tune this up and play.
And you don't understand, like, I don't go in the studio by myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that. But for this, you know what I'm saying, I got to bring my niggas with me and motivation and bounce shit off of each other and whatnot. Because number one, I've always been in groups. And I've always been in studio sessions where it was a gang of niggas. So when it's time to write a verse, there's always somebody there to get a line. There's always someone there to get a, you know what I'm saying, a verse. So you know what I mean? That's what's dope about hip hop. Like.
Yeah. That's dope about hip hop. But they always there to give the lines and give a line. How many lines they give? How many lines they give on Rap Elvis? Actually, I don't even want to know how many lines your niggas gave, Benzino. I want to know how many lines you give on Rap Elvis. That will make it easier. Because trying to count all the lines that they gave, I think it'll be a lot more simpler. Did you give one or two? Maybe you had to get that last line. Because that was cringe. When you threw in, hey, yo, Benzino put his dogs. Don't make Benzino put his dogs. How many lines you gave? Let's go on, though. Let's go on.
You know what I mean? Now, that doesn't mean that, sometimes I can go in there and I want to write, but, where I'm at in my life right now, I still love hip-hop, and I'm hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry.
Hungry.
And I had two guys that used to be in this group when they...
Pause right there. He hungry. Give me those neck bones. Give me those neck bones. What is wrong with me? Let's just move on.
This group when they first started out, two white guys, they went to the source. I was in Puerto Rico at the time, shooting this movie with Ja Rule. And I got the call from Dave like,
Wait. Benzino had a movie with Ja Rule? Oh, we need to see that. We need to react to that. Benzino had a movie with Ja Rule? What was the name of it? Seriously, I don't know. What was the name of it?
The horror stories of Firefest. and neck bones.
Like, what was the what was the name? I need to know. I need to know. All right, but let's go on. So he's talking about. I see where he's going next. He's talking about the two guys, and we're going back to the tapes thing. This is what it sounds like. Let's go.
Yo, because mind you, the beef is going on at this time. He's like, man, guess who's up here? I'm like, who? He's like, DJ so-and-so and Maddox and so. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, who's that? He's like, yo, these guys started with Eminem and they got a tape. And he's calling motherfuckers porch monkeys. And oh my God, you got to get up here. I couldn't leave that night, but I got on the very next fucking.
I'm gonna pause right there. Porch monkeys is kind of crazy. Porch monkeys is kind of crazy. Did y'all hear the background music I got in today? Porch monkeys is kind. Let's play on though.
Flight that morning. I got to the airport like 3 hours early.
Wow.
Like 3 in the morning in Puerto Rico. I said, man, listen, I get there. They in Dave's office.
We
chilling.
still on this though.
I'm looking at these niggas and shit. I'm like, so what's up? I said, I don't want to really, I didn't want to really talk to these niggas too much. I said, how much y'all want for the thing? And then Dave was like, they wanted 50. I was like, no. So we negotiated 15,000.
They went from 50 to 15?
They had been trying to sell the tape for over a year. To Irv Gotti and everything.
Wow.
These are his guys that started rapping with him
Back in the
at the
80s.
very beginning.
Wow.
So this current diss, you just woke up.
I'm on pause right there because I'm smiling and laughing at the fact of Porch Monkeys and Eminem's tapes that Benzino's bring up. And people take this whenever Stans or Eminem fans start to laugh at the tapes and whatnot. We're not laughing. Listen, I want to explain to y'all. We're not laughing at the fact that of the content. The content is horrible. It's nasty, and you're gonna have to see me if you talk it. I mean, it's one of those where you say stuff like that. If anyone, my neighbor or something, we gonna have some problems. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same way. We're not laughing and just bypassing what M said. It's the fact. This is exactly why we just smile and be like, really? Because he was a teenager and it was so long ago, and in a way we don't care anymore. Yeah, not even in a way, but I'm gonna say I don't care about what he said back then. I don't care about the tapes. Yes, that stuff and making those names is racist, and you should not, and you're a disgusting person if you're talking like that. Now, if that's the person you are, I'm talking to you. If that's how you talking to black women, or you're using derogatory terms like this, you're a disgusting person, you're evil, we don't care about you, and you don't want to, yeah. If that's the person you are, we can't be all right. But no one wants to be judged by what we did in our teenagers. No one. That's why we can. I laugh at the fact that we're still on it. Like, cast the first stone if you didn't have dumb stuff you did back then. Don't even go in teenagers. People say he was older. I don't care. Go in your 20s. My God, not my 20s. Like, that's why. But anyway, let's move on though.
Yeah, mentions were.
Now I'm saying he just woke up and just started disrespecting me. And the only thing I could think of, he's trying to promote an album. He's trying to get hot again. I mean, just think about it. The black culture, gossip sites and everything.
Zeno.
You know,
Let's stop. They asked Benzino, They asked this nigga, they asked Benzino, yo, why did M diss you? Why they be gaslighting like this? Why M diss you? Benzino's like, I don't know. Carter Ray, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get hot off of me and Carla Ray. Me and my Eminem, no friends, get rid of them. Who they know now, yeah. Maybe he's trying to get hot off of me. Because he's trying to promote an... You've been knocking at his door. You've been knocking at his door like for the last 10 years straight. Every month it was something. Knocking at his doors, going at his stand, knocking at his doors. You didn't want no sugar. You didn't ask to borrow no milk. You asked for some of that Eminem clout. And now you want to tell me that he is... What clout you got? Moving on, though.
They don't necessarily, thank you, Shaq. They don't necessarily, like Shade Room, and they don't necessarily fuck with him. He's not newsworthy for our culture. Mm-hmm. This was the way, he knew this was the way to do it. He just underestimated me.
There's some truth.
He just figured that
with regards to his Shade Room. And
Eminem got really too comfortable. He really felt like, listen, I can do no wrong. Anything I do, and anything I say, and I'm gonna be accepted forever as just the dopest ever. And he didn't think that this could happen.
Let's pause. I mean, it sounds good, Benzino. I mean, you can say words, but words have meaning. Just because you say it don't mean it's true. And just because, I mean, Eminem never said that. I mean, what are grounds? Just because you said, yeah, Eminem got too comfortable. He thought that, he was untouchable. Who said that? You said that. I mean, anyone can say words. I can say, yeah, you started 2 crab trap restaurants and you couldn't even keep the crabs on the table. You got shut down on the crabs. Well, actually, in that case, that's a bad example because that's not just words. That happened. That happened. Bad example, but y'all know what I mean. We can just say words. He's just saying words. Eminem never said that. The amount of respect and love and care he's shown to the culture. Come on now, he never said that. But Ben is just saying words at this point because he's high off the clout juice that he borrowed. That M finally opened up the door and said, hey, here you go. Here you go. One condition, giraffe. Here you go. Go gadget. Neck. Here you go. And now you high off of that. Yo, we're going on for 20 minutes and this is getting goofy now. Getting goofy. I like to know what y'all think. We'll stop right there. I'd like to know what you all think. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. It's been crazy. Like in the last 2 weeks, we have gained 10,000 subs just in 2 weeks. Where y'all coming from? Somebody must have been, which is good because I could use some new haters because all my old ones, they started to like me and whatnot. And I'm gonna be honest, that ain't always good for channels. Having everybody liking you. Because it's the haters that be in the comments that strike conversation. So you need that interaction to grow and build. That's the formula, people. Anyway, guys, no, but seriously, y'all keep it positive. I thank you guys for watching. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. I want to hear your conversation in the comments. I will be in the comments with you. All right. I see you.